Welcome to In Your Face. I'm your host, Garrison, here with my co-hosts, Finn and Adam. We're here to talk about some topics in sports for you today. Our first topic today is on the NBA draft and all the hype and everything that went down this past week. So, Finn, what do you think about the first 7 picks all being freshmen?
Well, it shows that the one and done thing is becoming a lot bigger now, and that players feel that just after one season of playing in a higher level of basketball just means they think they're already ready. In my eyes, I think some of them are, but I think a lot of them come into the league getting all this hype, and then they can't live up to it because they don't have the experience of playing up there.
Good insight. I like it. Now, Adam, how do you feel about Lonzo Ball, guard out of UCLA, freshman, going to the Lakers? How do you think he can lead the Lakers back to the postseason?
Well, I think the Lakers made a good choice selecting him because obviously with his talent, he can really bring that team back to the postseason.
All right. Are you done?
Yeah.
That's all you had? All right. Well, our next topic, still revolving around the NBA, is this offseason so far. We've had a shake-up with Jimmy Butler going from Chicago to Minnesota back with his old coach, Tom Thibodeau. And how do you feel Jimmy Butler can finally bring Minnesota back to the playoffs, Finn?
Well, Minnesota's a pretty young basketball team. I think Jimmy's going to be like the oldest in the whole starting lineup. And if a 28-year-old is your veteran, and he's obviously a guy that can lead a team like Chicago that's not the greatest team into the playoffs, he can definitely take Wiggins and Cat and Rubio further than I think a lot of other people could in the playoffs, I guess.
All right. Now, back to you, Adam. How do you feel about where Paul George could end up this offseason? Because he has already told the Pacers organization that he will not return to them after the next season. So where do you think he could end up? Because some people say it's the Lakers, but what do you feel?
Well, I feel like he's going to go to the Cavaliers. And because I feel like if he goes to the Cavaliers, that would actually be a really good choice. And it could get the Cavs back to the finals. And that would be a really good thing to see with the Warriors, Curry, Green, and Durant, the Cavs with Love, James, Irving, and George. It would really be a good finals to see.
All right. Back to Finn. How do you feel about unrestricted free agent Andre Iguodala? Because some want him back at the Warriors, but he could end up on another NBA team because so far 7 teams have been interested in him.
I think Iguodala is a really good player, and I think right now he fits really well with the Warriors, and him coming off the bench since they got Durant is something that he's an all-star caliber player, and if they have one coming off the bench because they already have enough in the starting lineup is ridiculous. I think if he could start anywhere he went, he could get a lot of money, but I think he likes Golden State, and I honestly think he's going to try and stay there and help him win more championships.
All right. And finally, our last topic of the day. It broke this morning. How do you feel, Adam, about the Knicks parting ways with President Phil Jackson? Because when they first brought him in, they hoped to maybe he could help and give insight about leading the Knicks to the playoffs, but it just seems like they got worse. So how do you feel about that?
Nah, it's a great decision by the Knicks to get rid of him. I mean, he clearly it was not promising as the results. He did not deliver promising.
So you're saying it was just all a bust, basically?
Yes.
With him going there?
Yes, and the Knicks did a good job cutting him now.
Okay. And all right, folks. Well, that was In Your Face. I'm your host, Garrison, and with my 2 partners, Finn and Adam. We'll see you next time.